have all done really well in the last 10 games. And, you know, if you're doing the rankings week by week, that's usually kind of how you do it. So that's my top 5.
The Guardians did win 5 in a row. I'm just going to say it was a slow start. But they did win 5 in a row.
For you. We really are. We think that's a really nice thing.
All I've learned today in the show is that Sully hates the Midwest. That's all my takeaway from today's show.
No, I'm being honest. I think that should make AL Central and NL Central teams excited to say, hey, let's go for it.
Did we come up with a segment for every squad show? Who does Sully hate this week? This week it's the Midwest.
Oh, and by the way, I get comments like that. Like I remember one year I had I didn't think the Phillies were going to do well going in a series against Miami, and the Phillies won the series. And I got a bunch of people, why do you hate the Phillies so much? I know they're not your precious Marlins. I'm going, I'm a Marlin fan.
I mean, who's not?
I know.
Right.
Hey, I don't go down that.
People outside of Miami, I'm joking.
Hey, we have
what do you guys think
from London. We had a dude from England doing it for a while. I mean, let's get down to it.
Who is the number one team? Are we rolling Padres as number one right now? I mean,
I think Padres.
Giants, but what do you guys
gotta give Javier his. Yeah. I mean, they're 7-3 their last 10, 13-3. I mean, they're doing it. You know, I mean, now we all know they'll get to the NLDS and lose, but I mean, you know, they're playing great right now.
Their fun.
Pitching's good.
Machado even helped first base the other day. I mean, so they got to be trying at least in San Diego this year.
But let's take things in perspective with the Padres. 5-1 the last 6 games, 3 against the A's, 3 against the Rockies as well. So
self-loathing is coming in big time from Booney.
Thing, though.
Booney brings everybody right back down to earth.
I love it. They take care of business. No, I get it, Stacey. You're right. They take care of business.
But when they're a good team, they beat everyone, right?
Yeah.
So if they're 13-3, even with all those games against, like, you know, that's the sign of a good team. You have to beat everyone. You can't be one of those good teams who can't beat a bad team.
And they won all their home games, haven't they?
They played at home against the A's.
Have they lost a home game yet then?
I don't believe they have. I think they were 10-0.
In Sacramento, they lost 1 game.
I see.
The Padres lost a home game this year.
Yeah,
I see Booney's hitting a home run. I see Booney's hitting a home run, and I see Booney's getting hitting a home run and saying Booney and him saying, "Look, kid, that was like their shortstop. It wasn't even a good pitcher."
Miguel Rojas threw that pitch. Yeah. That was not. We're not worried about this.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up here with the Padres as our consensus number one team for now. But like Stace said, things change week to week. Who you're playing, who's hot, who's not. That's how it all works out when it comes to the power rankings. I'm sure we'll have another set of those for you guys coming up next week. All right. Well, we want to thank you guys for being a part of our Locked On MLB Squad Show. Be sure to make your favorite teams Locked On Show and Locked On MLB part of your daily routine. We'll be bringing you daily content all season long, no matter how good or bad things get for your team. So look for the Locked On MLB Squad Show in your feed each week. It's part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Go Stros.
Go Expos.
Thoughts and prayers to any.
Thank you for making Locked On your first listen every day. For your second listen, find Locked On MLB Game Night. Every game, every night, all season long. Get local analysis on a national scale. Find MLB Game Night on Locked On MLB on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. It's the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day. Hey, Prime members, you can listen to this Locked On podcast ad-free on Amazon Music. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Watching the Dodgers play is just one way we escape reality and connect with one of the best communities in the world. Everybody deals with different obstacles in life, and sometimes it's perfectly normal to find other outlets to unwind after a long day. Let me tell you about the online cannabis company that's revolutionizing how we deal with life's challenges, from sleepless nights to stress-filled days. Mood.com has created an entire line of functional gummies that target specific health concerns with 100% federally legal THC blends, they'll deliver them discreetly right to your doorstep. And you can get 20% off your first order at mood.com with promo code NATION, NATION. I've tried a bunch of their gummies myself, and it's wild how different each one feels. Their Sleepy Time gummies knock me out in about 15 minutes flat. No hangovers, no grogginess. I wake up feeling amazing. And their Epic Euphoria gummies, they're perfect for those days when nothing's going right and you just need to hit the reset button on your crap mood. What makes these different is how they're paired with THC and other cannabinoids with herbs and adaptogens. You're just not going to find gummies like this in a dispensary or anywhere for that matter. And they have gummies for literally everything: immune support, menopause relief, PMS symptoms, mental clarity, sexual arousal, and each one is crafted using federally legal cannabis grown on small family-owned American farms. No pesticides, no BS, and they can ship to most states in the United States. Best of all, not only does Mood stand behind everything with an industry-leading 100-day satisfaction guarantee, but as I mentioned, listeners get 20% off their first order with code NATION. So head to mood.com, browse their amazing selection of functional gummies, and find the perfect gummy for whatever you're dealing with. And remember to use promo code NATION at checkout to save 20% off your first order.
This season, a new hot deal has arrived at Metro. $25 a line for 4 lines with all the data you need and 4 free Samsung Galaxy A15 5G phones. Getting Metro's best deals is easy. No ID required, no activation fees. Get a new number or keep your own. It's up to you. That's 4 lines for $25 a line, plus 4 free phones. Visit a store or go online today. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
When you join Metro Plus Tax, for a limited time and subject to change. Max 1 offer per account.
The Dodgers have a new ace, and his name is Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He dominates the Rangers. The Dodgers offense, they do just enough. Tommy Tanks leaves the yard again. Max Muncy, some incredible defense. The Dodgers pick up a game on the San Diego Padres and are close to being back in first. All that more coming up next on the Dodgers Nation postgame show.
It's time for Dodger baseball. Tommy Tanks strikes again, and the Dodgers lead 3-0. Gibby, make Freddie. Tommy sends one in the air, the other way, back it goes,
What is up, Dodgers Nation, and welcome to the Dodgers Nation post-game show. My name is Doug McCain, credentialed member of Dodgers Media. You can follow me on X and Instagram at DMAC_LA. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button for your Los Angeles Dodgers, who get the win. First game of a 3-game series against the Texas Rangers. They shut them out. They win by a final score of 3-0. And they pick up a game in the National League West. They're 15-6, a half game behind the San Diego Padres, who lost to the Astros tonight. And it was a pitcher's duel down in Arlington, Texas. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, he not only went toe-to-toe with the Cy Young winner in Jacob deGrom, he outpitched him. A 10-strikeout game, 7 shutout innings for Yoshinobu Yamamoto, in a career-high 20 swings and misses. He was absolutely dominant. He had everything working for him tonight. All of his pitches were working. You had the fastball command with the life. You had the break on the curveball. You had the slider going. You had the nasty splitter that comes out of his hands looking like a fastball, then just falls off the table. I like that. He was dealing like he was in Vegas. I see that down below, and he was just outstanding. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 4-star of the